of their sons.
So you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do fathers do? According to
Yeah.
the master, Bill
Master
Cosby.
father.
What does he say that fathers do?
He says, these beggars are choosers.
These beggars are choosers.
Can we just
They
make
didn't have a lot of
special
choice in
mention
the matter when he
to
was
the,
involved.
Well, they chose
Sale
to
price
go
there.
towards him.
Bargain that was.
They chose to go to
$14.95.
his room. You know? Oh man. He's such a terrible person.
It was
It's a
discounted.
funny cunt though.
$5 off, wasn't it?
But
Or
this
$2. Some bargain.
says $14.95, but we're talking
On sale.
like 20 years ago, right?
And
That's
then
an old
and,
sticker.
And then some, I'd say that's older than me. What does it say inside? It'll tell you
So it's
inside.
probably worth like $50 now.
You reckon that's
Collector's item?
appreciated? You reckon that's appreciated?
I doubt it.
Since he
said
became
so.
a
I think
famous,
You heard it?
I think he's wrong.
since he became a famous rapist, I wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
doubt it.
It is collectible.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like the
fine.
artist. It's a bit like the artist dying.
But they were a dime
Pushes
dozen.
up
He was
the
a very
value of the
popular
artwork. You know he's never going to release another book on fatherhood.
No, never.
You know what we learned?
I wouldn't say
recently?
it's appreciated. I reckon $50.
We learned that how to read where books were. I might have ripped it out though. What else here? 1986 it was published, and it doesn't have the thing, which usually means it's the first edition. And it doesn't have a countdown of 10. It usually means it's the first edition. It's usually underneath that. It'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 would mean it's for 10th edition.
So you're saying that's the
Isn't
original?
that what it was? Something like that.
It's the original first
Yes,
print.
it was
That's what
only
you're
probably
talking
only had one run.
about. First print.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this isn't an autobiography. This is just
Yes.
no, it's by him, isn't it?
No, he
It's
just.
not an
gives the
autobiography. It's
introduction.
just him
Oh.
sharing
Nice.
his
His
wisdom.
autobiography.
So he's written this.
He's fucking written that.
Oh, it's terrible. Like to read. Look at that writing. Like
Let's-
why is it like that? Just do it place if you want
Let's read the audience a passage.
it.
Can you give us chapter and verse?
Page.
Bill?
I can give you page 131. In what were the D's? Well, I got one in English. English? Were you born here? Yes. And what language did your parents speak around the house? English. And your newspapers were in English too? Yes, they were. Sounds like this is one of
This is
these
fascinating
one of
shit,
these
right?
rape cases.
It does sound like a rape
It
concept.
sounds like he's been cross-examined already.
Yeah.
And television, did your parents put on and only Spanish or Bulgarian stations? Oh no.
What sort of question is that?
Oh no, not at all. That's Cosby's reply. Suddenly I was
As
back.
he slips a roofie into her drink.
Oh no. What? Oh.
Yeah, I was back on old familiar ground. Another American boy. Don't forget that, I'm American. That's my defense. Whose native tongue was a foreign one. The wisdom of Bill. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Creativity.
Breed positivity. Very nice. How do you do that?
Bullshit.
How do you breed positivity?
Oh, we don't. It was a joke. Bullshit, though. Oh,
The way I breed positivity
Easy.
is usually a hug.
yeah, I'm not much of a hugger.
Passes it on.
Does.
Alex is a hugger.
I'm sure you
That is the
could
face of
tell.
a hugger.
He's very
A
tough.
face hugger.
I've hugged Alex many times.
Yeah. That's how you breed positivity.
More hugs.
Yeah.
Actually, one of our
A
previous.
smile. I'm a fan of the
A
smile.
smile, yes,
That
contagious, a
brings
bit like a
positivity.
yawn.
Mm-hmm.
More hugs will have to be on the
Laughs.
screen
Mm.
because during Corona we had no hugs.
No hugs were allowed.
Can we do sexy hugs?
Naked hugs.
What's this?
Oh, it doesn't
Patreon.
Well, it's supposed to be greeting each other without touching each other, and I've been trying to bring this back for
Oh!
for
It just means over the hill, just over there.
Over that way.
Over the
well,
hill. I think it's like over there.
it means hail victory,
Like that.
hail and health very close together. Victory over
So that's-
coronavirus. I think
Victory.
that
That's a
Yeah,
sexy
I still
hug.
got my fingers.
this
We
is
won't.
I think that this has been misappropriated.
Yeah, so
Was used for
that's the
centuries
Nazi
long
symbol.
before.
Yeah.
It's got
They,
nothing to
they
do with
stole
the
everything.
Nazis.
They didn't make up any.
They got nothing original.
No.
They got nothing original. No, I think hail victory over coronavirus by distancing,
You reckon it'll come
greet
back?
each other with a Roman salute,
Yeah. It's
and
Roman. It's just fucking Roman.
Everything's just fucking Roman.
well, it's not actually
Come on.
Roman. We've got no idea how the Romans actually
Well,
saluted
Ring
each
is
other.
Roman.
That's how Renaissance artists thought they did. But that's close enough for me.
Pax Romana.
Mm.
What's actually called the Cairo?
Yeah. Well, sorry, my question was, what's the definition of a sexy hug?
Usually when
I
you're
think
sexy,
we all know
No,
what
not
that is.
necessarily though. I disagree.
A bum touch.
Ah,
Sometimes,
the old-
sometimes we'll have like a hump, dry hump.
Or like,
The old touch on
Just
the
a
Yeah.
bit of
Titties or
grinding.
yeah.
Yeah, titties work. Bit
Yeah.
of brushing against titties.
Done plenty of those. The bum
The bum.
and
Yeah, bum,
Yeah.
bum. Depends
Bum.
what you're into.
the bum touch hug.
It might not be that sexy. Sometimes a bum hug for me is just like comforting.
We should be writing dictionaries. So the definition of sexy hug is hug,
And you feel a bit sexy.
a little bit of grope.
And Bill Cosby didn't cover any of that in his book.
Or did he?
Yes,
Yeah, it could be in code.
yeah, with that font, you never know.
Look it up for us real quick, would you, Robbie?
I'm sure it's in here. Okay. Teachers have told you that you're much brighter than your grades. Yes. But you're just not motivated. That's right. More wisdom.
Easy with that book, it's a collector's item.
Yeah, man, gentle.
Yeah, man.
Or you can pay me the fucking $50 and say it's worth.
That was also page 131. If you,
Hallelujah.
if you feel the need.
Ah,
See, this was
pain
his
in my face
records.
even looking at it.
His records, his comedy was like wholesome. When I was growing up, and we listened to his stand-up comedy, it was so wholesome.
Ew, ew,
Yep.
ew, ew.
Yep. Chocolate cake for breakfast. That's one of his biggest
You might
hits.
want to show that to the camera.
She.
Nice little
Oh,
zoom.
wow.
for us real quick.
This
Made
is-
my eyes water.
This is actually a prophecy.
Just read it out, because I'm not going to see it.
I'll read it out as
Oh,
well.
sing it, sing it. It's meant to be
She's
sung.
got the whole world in her glands.
She's got the whole world in her glands. She's got the whole world in her glands. She's got the whole world in her glands. Thank
Shouldn't
you,
that be
Bill.
him? Shouldn't that
Thank
be
you, Bill
him?
Cosby, for the rewriting.
So why are you moving?
I'm sorry,
How
man.
dare you?
Oh my goodness, because I was singing. I had to get the posture right.
She doesn't like it. Put it
No,
that way.
she
She's
doesn't like my
"Fuck
voice
you.
at all.
You move.
Yeah.
That isn't real. That's
She
it.
loves me when I play bass though.
She doesn't. Doggy does.
Yeah, she's pissed off.
I don't know. I think she likes it.
Do you know what you didn't do?
What's that?
Play something at the start.
Yeah, we'll record it later. It's
Yeah,
an
it's
editing
just-
magic.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we'll record the music later.
Yes, the
Put
magic.
it at the start.
The magic happens later and it takes a hell of a lot longer.
Editing.
At 11, the imbalance in a child, especially a girl, moves from the physical to the mental. At 11, a girl stands at the window a lot and stares out into space. She is waiting for her breasts to come. The strange look on her face moves you to ask, "Are you all right?" "Well, sort of, I guess," she says. "They didn't come today." When the child is 12, your wife buys her a splendidly silly article of clothing called a training bra. To train what? I never had a training jock. And believe me, when I played football, I could have used a training jock more than any 12-year-old needs a training bra. I used to get training knees to my crotch. Girls at 11 and even 12 are physiologically like boys, and these boys are not ready for them yet. They are still involved with lower species. They are wandering around with frogs, sleeping with lizards and cutting their heads off flies. The poor girls, meanwhile, are trying to look as lovely as they can for these little zookeepers. When these boys allow themselves to be involved with girls, it is often to push them around, while the girls polish their nails, curl their hair, and prayerfully put on their training bras. They look at the boys and wonder, how much longer will they be nitwits? Until they find the right dealer to sort them out with some rowies.
No,
Yes,
until
the
they
short
die.
pants
Fucking
rowies.
hell.
Do that.
You little
Rowies.
nerds.
Nerds.
What do you say you were?
Nitwits.
Nitwits.
The girls are the zookeepers, aren't they?
No, the boys
No, the
were.
boys
Right?
are just
Lizards and
zookeepers,
frogs
but
and
they're
bugs.
sleeping with
Oh,
lizards, which I don't know if
Sleeping,
that's
yeah.
code for something.
Oh.
Could be.
I'm just amazed at how profound Bill is.
Well, nice,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Does he have
I'm
good
becoming-
insight into the teenage female?
I'd say so.
Is he on the mark?
Funnily enough, I'd
You-
say so.
You stared out
How?
the window a
How
lot.
though? How does he know those things about teenage girls?
You
Yeah,
stared out the
how?
window a lot and waited for your breasts to grow.
Yeah, that's how they made them grow faster.
Oh, that's not for you.
The more I
By
stood and looked
staring
out
They
at
the window,
photosynthesize.
yeah, if they feel a bit flat or saggy, I just stare out a window even now, just from the
It perks them up a bit.
Recharge them in the full moon.
like a crystal.
Bill's prescription. If you want bigger tits, stare out the window.
Preferably, if there's old men that live opposite you, they grow even faster. Speaking of old men, we should tell the story of the dude next door.
Oh yeah, old
Surprise.
I
man.
fucking want to buy that book.
Well, she's
$50
giving you
got
an
any
asking
other
price.
$50. No, man, you just give me $50. You have it. $50.
$50. Oh man, that's gold.
$50.
That's got to be on the show many
$50.
times.
It's fucking sick. It has a new condition too.
Brilliant. Brilliant. It's almost like the, it's almost as good as the Book of Mormon.
I haven't read it.
Close.
I need to.
I
Almost.
don't
I've got one if you
have
want,
anymore.
but
Have you
I
seen
have
it?
one.
Can you see it?
I used to have
It's
it.
meant to
Oh,
be
I
don't
really
know
good.
that.
must have
I
it.
don't know anything about it. I don't
Yeah.
understand why everyone
Yeah.
loves it. I
It's
just
so
wanna see
good
it.
that the Church of Mormon, the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, have actually taken out an ad in the program. So you go see the Book of Mormon, buy the book, it has an ad,
Program.
the program has an ad for the Book of Mormon, for the actual church. Come, join us.
Oh shit, that's the ad.
So
So
funny.
what's
yeah, they engage with it
I wanna know.
positively,
I just
which
wanna
is
know.
actually the right way to handle these sort of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Get them on
when
board.
They
Morgan
probably had a lot of
Spurlock
success from it. because
when
of
Morgan
that.
Spurlock released his Super Size Me, and this is nearly 20 years ago.
I
Oh
remember
man, I
when
went and got
came
Macca's
out.
straight afterwards. I
Oh.
saw
I-
that.
yeah,
I went and
yeah.
bought 3 Big Macs.
And the McDonald's Australia was the only branch
Good sandwich.
or whatever of McDonald's that actually responded by saying, this guy did something stupid, you shouldn't eat McDonald's every day. I thought, well, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Nobody is eating McDonald's every day. No one's
Isn't it?
oversizing their meals, and
Well,
no one's been
yeah.
able to replicate his results. No one has eaten McDonald's for a month and had a strange throbbing sensation behind their penis or whatever allegedly happened to him.
Next time we do a podcast, I should bring in my copy of the Book of Mormon because
Brilliant.
there's some great passages in there.
What's it actually about? Because I haven't seen it.
It's
read it,
amazing. It's amazing. It's all about golden plates, horses existing in the land when they didn't. Lots of awesome stuff in there. It's great.
You kind of look blind. Dwayne.
Oh man.
That's because the eyes are in the back of my head.
Oh, there he is. The windows to the soul.
So what is the actual narrative to Book of Mormon?
I don't know the narrative. I used to have a copy, but I never
You
read
don't
it.
remember? Oh.
No.
I can tell you briefly.
It's a part of the
If you
library.
if you want a
Is
brief
it up there?
sentence.
No, I
I'll
lost
have to
it.
get it. Have you got a book? Have you got a copy?
I've got one
yeah.
floating
Can we
around
bring it?
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we borrow it to read? Like
Do you have 2 copies? Can we have it?
No, you can't have it.
No, borrow.
It's part of
It's
my
book club. It's
library.
book club. Next week it's book club.
Book club.
Next week it's talking in Book of
Book
Mormon.
club.
This
Good
week.
Carly.
It's part of my library. I don't believe in it.
Have you seen our
At all.
library? It's pretty sick. It needs a plant because every good library has a plant in it.
A what?
Plant. A plant.
A plant?
Plant. Ta.
Plant?
I don't say it like that.
Plant.
Yeah.
You do
How
have
do
a
you
little
say
bit of
it,
English
Alex?
accent there.
I
Plant?
say
I'm
pants.
sorry, if you're going to
Plant.
nativize fully, you're going to need a bowel transplant.
So where is your
Yeah.
plant? I don't see a plant.
That's what I just said. We need to get one because every good
Oh.
library has one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Plants are good. I like plants.
You seem to like dead plants.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What
they
is
do much
this?
better when you don't cut them off and put them in a boot.
Yeah. Put them in the water at the very least.
And even then they're
They'll
still
still
dead.
die. Yeah, very slowly.
Yeah.
Am I a plant murderer?
Yeah.
Can you prolong their suffering? by
I'm not
putting them in
living up
water?
to my carnivorous ideology.
You're gonna eat those.
I killed a plant.
That'd be herbivorous.
Well, he said he's not living up to his carnivorous. I thought he was about to say that he was gonna eat them.
Do you mean herbivorous? You're not living up to your herbivorous.
Well, herbivorous, you would kill a plant to eat it.
Is it eating?
Carnivorous, you just kill animals.
Yes, it's unrelated to this flower.
So I've killed something that's not an animal. So I'm not living up to my
I see where you're
carnivorous.
going.
Omnivorous.
My
No,
carnivorous.
But he's being
because he's not
omnivorous.
just killing animals now. He's
Well,
killing
you killed the
plants.
plants for fun.
I'm not
For
living
a
up to
crop.
my carnivorous
There's a billion
values.
reasons to kill something.
Well,
I
because
killed
you
a
imagine
plant.
to
Don't kill my cat.
Yeah, for a prop. Don't do that.
No,
No, that's a country and western thing to do.
that's a get the knife. We'll be eating you for dinner.
Another warning sign for sociopathy.
Can't bloody live with myself now.
What was that, Pooh?
I just kill animals. I don't kill plants.
Normally.
It's not fun. Having a crisis.
Still plants all the time.
Sword?
So
Yeah.
you can roll them up in
Did you
paper
use
and
the
set
sword?
fire to
He
them.
gnawed
That's a
them.
Yeah, that's not a sharp sword, hey.
He
No,
gnawed-
that's
he
not
gnawed
sharp
at
at all.
them. He tried
You need to
to.
see a blacksmith.
I'm having a carnivorous crisis.
Swordsmith. Grind it up. Get it sharp.
Maybe I should
Poke
start eating
Poke something
plants.
with it.
Do you not
Now
eat,
that I've
do you,
killed
do you not
two.
eat any plants?
I should
Can you
start.
see
Oh
how
my
can
God.
you see how
What
weird
did
it
you
sounds?
say?
Exactly. See how weird it sounds from my mouth?
Tell me
Plants.
again.
Do you not eat any plants? That sounds weird, right?
No.
no. That's
Plants was,
It
that was
sounds
pretty
weird to me,
close.
But I just
Is that
like
what you
we're
were
used to
talking
hearing plant.
When-
We're used to hearing that.
When you first said it, you said plant.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
That's
be
what
more
I
Aussified.
You don't have to.
Plant.
Right.
Plant.
South Australians say plant.
Oh,
Plant.
really?
Yeah, man.
Actually, I think we had this conversation at work the other day.
Oh, South Australians, yeah.
yeah,
Some
oh no,
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah,
some
do you know
Melbourne,
what? She's,
so.
I swear it was plant we were talking about.
Yeah.
She was saying plant.
Mhm.
And I didn't feel so alone.
Yes. Cruel
It's
bird
cruel, cruel world.
that kills plants.
Yeah.
And you definitely do not want to sound like a plant in Queensland.
Well, no, this is the thing. I did it for a while, and I was so like, I hated it. When I remember moving to England when I was a little tiny Aussie, little skinny, little high pitched Aussie. And I just got the shit ripped out of me. The rip shit.
Rip shit?
Rip shit out of me.
Why is
The
that?
shit for my accent, because when you're a kid, anything different you get picked on for.
England's got fuckloads of different accents. They all sound
Yeah,
different,
different
from
accents,
block
they
to
know
block.
them.
Yeah.
Where I lived, at Aussie, was the most extreme one it could be. If I had sounded like I was up the block, they would have ripped the shit out of me too. But I sounded Aussie, which was even worse. It's a bigger deal. So,
Strange thing for
yeah,
England.
No, no,
I
if you
learned
moved from
Yeah.
Newcastle to Manchester, they'd give you shit for your
yeah,
accent.
at that age,
so
at that age, anyway.
Australia is just more extreme version of the same thing.
Yeah, it's an age thing. It's just that age we were. Like I was 9, so you just, if you're not exactly the same as every other little kid, you just get picked on, and everyone got picked on. This is the thing. Everyone got picked on.
Especially for
Doesn't matter
England.
what is exactly the same
No.
as everybody else.
There'd be something.
Just
someone
down the
did
road,
someone
you've got a
for.
different
Yeah.
fucking accent. Just down the
Yeah,
road.
yeah.
Mm.
But mine was completely different, so I blended in like immediately, and then ever since then, anywhere I've ever lived, I've just adopted the accent like backwards and forwards.
Yeah, well, it's plant.
Thanks.
And it's maroon.
It's really fucking not.
It is. In
Why isn't it
Queensland,
Maroon.
R-O-N-E?
why
You can
is
go fuck yourself.
people? Why
What do
is
you
people
say?
spell P-E-R-O-N?
It's maroon because it's spelt maroon and it said maroon in every other place in the world. You agree with me,
I
don't
don't
even.
say P-opple.
You said you were born
Don't
in
say
Ipswich.
anything.
I don't say palette. No.
No,
You told
that's
me-
an irrelevant argument because
No, it's
all
not.
different
It's
words
the same
are
sort of
pronounced.
thing.
No,
It's
they
like
are.
that it's spelled a certain way.
This is gonna be
so it should
DV
pronounced a certain
in-
I mentioned that it was spelled a certain way, so
It's
but
going
that's
to
not
be
why it
DV in
should
3
be.
seconds. You said you were born in Ipswich.
Oh, Redbank Plains. Well, I was born in Brisbane. I grew up in Redbank Plains.
And you say maroon.
Yeah, because it's maroon. I also, what's the other thing they say fucked? It's like, is it debut? Don't tell me you
It's
say
debut.
debut.
No, I hate it when people say debut or
Yeah.
debut. It drives me insane.
Well, that's how I feel
Debut.
about maroon because it's maroon.
No, it's maroon in Queensland.
Don't wind me up. You don't even
I
agree with that.
Yes, I do.
The only people getting wind up here are the people who
Wow.
can actually speak in the Queensland tongue. Maroon. Disgraceful.